I am no longer seeing male clients because they'll come in my inbox demanding me to prove my worth to them. All up in my email saying, what can you do for me? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing that I can do for you. Go find somebody else. Go play with somebody else. I'm not the one or the two, baby. We ain't gonna do this. Not setting up no consultation or nothing to see if we're a good fit. Trying to see what type of treatment modalities I use, if we mesh well together. Just be in my inbox requiring this free emotional labor. Absolutely not. Because now I'm sitting up here making a TikTok about how y'all keep harming me. Because you're not helping me. I don't need to be working with you because you activate my nervous system. See, I already know that. And I know we're not going to do well together because we start working together. I'm still be thinking about that email you sent me when you tried me. And I'm going to want my lick back because I know who I am. And that ain't good. So I'm just not going to see y'all. Find somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to do it because I don't deserve that. I have been harmed enough for a lifetime. I don't need to be harmed by my clients either. That ain't fair. That ain't right. So I don't know what they finna do, but they ain't finna be seeing me. I am now only working with black women who are overcoming perfectionism. That's it. That's it. We ain't doing nothing else. And I ain't got to do nothing but stay black and I'm ready to tell my story. So y'all know I went viral a couple months ago, and there's a lot of stuff that has been happening behind the scenes, and I'm going to tell y'all everything that's been going on. A lot of people misinterpret what I said about not accepting new male clients and thought that that meant that I don't want to see black men and I don't like black men for whatever reason. That wasn't it. That turned into people saying, this you, and showing me a screenshot of my profile on Therapy for Black Men. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I've been working with black adults for a long time. What's the problem? Like, yeah, I pay for that, and so I'm still on there, but I'm not going to pay moving forward. Well, somebody behind the scenes of Therapy for Black Men took it upon themselves to not only send me a refund for that month, they just sent me an email refunding me and then say nothing else. And they also removed my profile. And I want to know why, because I don't like when people are passive aggressive with me. So this is me asking Therapy for Black Men, why did y'all remove my profile? Why did y'all send me a refund without saying something to me? Like, that was real passive aggressive. I would have liked y'all to send the email and saying, hey, we saw that this is going on and that you no longer want to be on this platform. Would you like us to go ahead and refund you and delete your account? Or would you like to just wait? Nothing. Y'all expect so much professionalism from me, but the same demographic of people who I was talking about disrespecting me is the same demographic that continues to try to harm me behind the scenes too. Now, I don't know if their intent was to harm me, but the intent is not the problem. It's the impact. Because why are you doing that? I paid you money to be on this platform and you're like, we don't want your money. What was the reason? Let's talk about how psychology today had a huge impact on the amount of harassment that I've been receiving lately. I'm going to post a couple of screenshots on here so y'all can pause and read them. But basically, someone wrote an article about me and how I've been showing up on social media, and they did not ask me for a comment. They asked a couple of therapists for comments on how therapists are showing up on social media, but I'm not sure if they were asked any questions about me specifically. So basically, this person said that it's understandable that people are treating me this way based on how I show up on social media. And she was discussing how people have been harassing me because I said I no longer want to see males. And basically insinuating that it's something wrong with the way that I'm showing up. And I ain't like that. So I posted it on Twitter trying to see like what's going on. I don't like the way they treating me. Because that's how I am. I'm super vocal and ain't nobody finna mistreat me and not me say nothing about it. Like, that's just not me. But anyways, so she ended up responding to it, saying that, I got posted by Nicole Lewis and she was trying to like be antagonizing. She kept commenting, she kept saying stuff, and people were like posting her screenshots. Apparently she had been stalking my Twitter for a while because she had been posting about me saying that I was psychotic. Those were the words she used. She said I was psychotic and then makes an article about me. Did not ask me for a comment, asked other therapists, other white people. She white, by the way, asked all these white people about me, but didn't bother to ask me. And she knew how to find me because she had already been tweeting about me. So what was the reason? And people got upset with the article because it was super biased. I wasn't the only person she was talking about, it was someone else too. But she was just being very ugly, and people, wrote into Psychology Today to get it taken down. And then out of nowhere, the article was removed. Like, you cannot find it. I don't know where it's at. Nobody said nothing to me. Psychology Today didn't reach out to me. The woman who wrote the article didn't say nothing to me when it was taken down. I'm trying to figure out why y'all doing this. What is the reason why these things are happening behind the scenes? Why ain't nobody saying nothing to me? And I'm going to speak up every time because I don't like the way y'all acting. And I pulled my Psychology Today profile from them. And I'm going to put that up here too. Because y'all not finna get my money. But y'all letting this woman say these things about me. Absolutely not.
I'd like to thank you uh, for omitting black men from your docket. I'd like to thank you for that. Okay, even though you backpedaled and whatnot, you didn't seem to understand common logic and whatnot, cognitive logic and whatnot. Site, when the site that you were on, refunded your money for the month and removed your profile, you said that you weren't going to deal with their primary client, and then you were upset because they called you on it. Okay, they returned your money. They could have kept your money. They could have at least tried or whatnot. What I'm seeing here, you would have probably been stupid enough to allow them to keep the money and whatnot. Okay, but I like that they did that. Okay, it shows that there's some bastions of this Orwellian society that actually makes sense and whatnot. And then finally on that last clip where you were talking about being put on blast, by Psychology Today. I don't know why you would, anybody with any degree of professionalism would get online and make a vlog when they could be calling their attorney and filing a simple defamation lawsuit against the platform and their parent company. You didn't think about that. You could have got an easy payday instead of sitting up here, stroking your own ego. Okay, all right. I don't know what to make of it. Okay, I don't know what to make of it. I just find that you're grossly unprofessional. In every fashion, every sense. Okay, I just don't understand you. I would just think of knowing how you feel, like all of your clients, your past male clients. Just think if they took issue with you know your parent company or your whoever overarches your platform or whatever, and filed a class action or whatnot. Okay, we don't know what you've been doing. You harbor these issues and whatnot, and you've been at it for a minute, so nobody knows what damage, psychological damage you in what volume that you may have done to your clients. All right, I think it's a good thing that you talk to black women. Not really, okay? Because we need responsible people in this society, okay? People with plain common sense, so we're not governed by their passions and whatnot. You're supposed to be doing a job, okay? All that schooling and going to school and studying and everything, taking exams and doing your I guess internship or whatever. I don't know how it works. All that, and then you still find the pull and draw of your own damaged femininity a stronger than your professionalism. Okay, then how you get your bag. Okay, you find the pull of basic problematic behavior and that plagues our ethnic community to no end and whatnot, to its eventual end. You find that stronger than making your money, making the bag and whatnot. You can't be clinical. I don't see any clinical behavior there. Okay, I don't understand you women and shit. Why did you get into this profession if you can't govern your passions and whatnot and do the job? Okay, you're supposed to help people and whatnot, yet you sit here talking about yourself at length and whatnot on a platform you created. All right, to vent. All right, to vent. Okay, you don't have anyone in your life, any substantial person that you can talk to about your issues. You can't even call up another one of maybe your black female colleagues and schedule a session instead of getting in front of the world and putting your ass out there. Okay, all right. We don't want to hear about your business. No one cares. People come to you for help. Okay, people come to you for help. That's your job. Okay, did you get into this for the wrong reasons just because of a assumed paycheck? You know, a number of zeros. Is that it? You're in the wrong profession. You shouldn't be in a profession serving people. It is irresponsible, and I'm glad that you were removed and whatnot. And I hope that this, would follow you around for as long as you have this platform up. Okay, it's unprofessional. You're unprofessional. Even your goddamn appearance, sitting up here in this fucking t-shirt, looking blasted out. You look like a juvenile sitting there. Okay, I don't know where you are. But you look like a kid. You don't look like anyone I would trust with my mind. Whatever condition it may be in. And that's a goddamn shame and shit. You've wasted your time and your fucking education and shit. And now you want to sit up here and you want to play the victim and give yourself a pity party and no one's there. You're the only one there. Okay, you're the only one wearing your little cone-like hat. That's a dunce cap on your fucking head. You know, right? Have a big piece of pity cake and shit and fuck yourself.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.